Fire away.
Richard, a couple of the guys have been in there already talking about how your group on defense likes to have the responsibility of the game on your shoulders. What does that say about this group?
Yeah, I mean that's the way we're built, and we didn't do enough tonight. We didn't create enough turnovers. We didn't create enough disruption. We didn't give our offense short fields. So we'll look at the tape. We'll try to correct some things. We had some opportunities. Everybody's going to look at the tape critically, and we're going to try to get it corrected.
Richard, can you take us through the second half in terms of, it looked like Jimmy Ward almost had an interception there, and whether you guys thought you actually might have a comeback in store?
Yeah, we believe we're going to win the whole time. I think that there were a couple plays in there. There's right before the half, there's a missed pass interference call where they tackled KB, where the ref literally watched it happen and said, oh, the quarterback didn't throw. It was just a few unfortunate things. There was, obviously that play where Jimmy controlled it, didn't use the ground to control it. And at the end of the day, I mean, that should have been a turnover, but, when things aren't going your way, you can't complain, you can't make excuses, you just got to keep playing hard. It's just unfortunate because Jimmy's having a heck of a season. That would have been a huge play in the game.
Just overall for you personally, having dealt with the injuries and obviously the expectations coming into the season being what they were and where you guys are now, just how would you describe the frustration, and is this the most frustrating season you've ever had?
I mean, it's really not that frustrating. It's unfortunate. You can't control injuries. All you can control is your attitude and your effort, and that's what we're bringing every week. We played as hard as we could. You can't worry about what happens on the other side of the ball on special teams. You can only control what your group does. And we fighting and playing as hard as we can, and regardless of the circumstances, we're eating it and we're coming back and we're fighting as hard as we can. I mean, you're disappointed because you had high expectations, but at the end of the day, you appreciate the opportunity we get to play with the men that we're playing with, and we go out there and fight every week, and we will continue that.
Richard, I don't know if you guys knew, that Alex wasn't quite right, but whether he was in or Haskins was in, were you fairly confident they weren't going to really threaten you guys much in the secondary?
That's not something we think about. We played hard. We try to cover everybody. We try to get things done. We try to limit the passing yards. Our pass rush did a great job. Kerry and Eric and Dion and Kinlaw and all those guys did a great job putting pressure on him. Fred, when we brought pressure, at the end of the day, we're just trying to contain them and make sure we give our offense the ball in a great position.
All right, thanks, Sherman. We got Trent Williams here. He'll be our last player.